Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Trying New Things with Kezia. Today I will try a decluttering game. It's the 30-day minimalism challenge or 30-day decluttering challenge. You're doing this for 30 days. The first day you get rid of one thing, the second day you get rid of two things, third day 3 things, up to 30 days. And in the end you will have gotten rid of, I think, 465 items. I actually heard they will renovate this apartment that I live in, so I thought this would be a good time to get rid of some stuff. And also it's so fun to declutter because you're going through all your things and you get so many ideas when you see what you actually have, and you get a little bit more organized and it looks good afterwards. So I really like it. Things are always getting in, and sometimes I have things for a project and sometimes that project doesn't happen and the stuff just lays there and I know that I'm not going to do it. So some of the things I've been hoarding or just keeping, I know that I can get rid of that. I will also not be doing it in order. I will not do day 1 first and day 2 then. I will actually clean or declutter from one space and I see which day it suits. Like if I get rid of, say, 20 scrapbooking magazines, I can do that for day 20 and just check it off. So that's how I'll be doing it. So yeah, let's get going. So speaking of scrapbooking magazines, I've been going through all of my scrapbooking magazines. You can see here that these are marked. These are all the ones I still want to do projects from. But I've marked the pages so that I know that when I'm finished, I can just discard the paper or magazine. And here are all the ones that I don't find any value in anymore. I've done everything I want with them. And these are 64 old magazines. So let's cross it off, shall we? So I'll take that as day 30. As day 29 and day, is it 5? Yeah, 64. Yeah. Then I also have these 3 holders that I don't need anymore. And if I find anything more, I can just place it in here and give it away to someone else. But these 3 holders, let's have that for day 3. For day 24, I have 24 boxes from last year's advent calendar from Glossybox. I wanted to use some of them and maybe make my own calendar from them, but I just realized that that's not the sort of calendar I wanted to make. And so I just cut out the things I wanted from the boxes, so it takes a lot less space and I can get rid of this. So day 24, let's cross that off, shall we? When I moved to this apartment, I actually got all of this for free. It was a baking machine with all the equipment. But for some reason it didn't work. One thing worked and the rest just didn't. So I think I have to get a new one. I've tried to make it work several times and I just feel like, nope, it's time to go. So this is 29 items. So let's take that on day 28 and 1 to make 29. So I actually forgot about this pile. These are 22 scrapbooking magazines as well, but these ones are intact. These ones are kind of, well, broken. I have taken things from them. These still have papers in them and stuff, so I can give them away to charity or whatever. Whoever wants them. Yeah, I just wanted to keep them separate. So this is for day 22. We're adding to the pile of paper here. 16 books and like booklets and stuff. So that's for day 16. I shouldn't look through the camera while doing this. So to this pile, I've added 13 clothing items. This is stuff that I will just throw out. It's not usable anymore. These are the things I can give away. That's day 13. Here I've added old makeup and new makeup. So this I will actually try to sell. These are 40 items, totally unused. I've gotten in boxes and stuff, and this was just a little too much of the stuff I already had. And these are 11 old makeup products. This is actually the oldest makeup I have. I think like this was the first palette I ever bought, like eyeshadows. I used it for everything, so it's well used. But yeah, it's gonna be like 10 years old, 12 years maybe, I don't know. But I've gotten good use out of it, but it's not good. I've heard like when it expires, like when you've opened it, this is how long you can use it for. So this one I could have actually have used like 18 months. I've used it for a bit longer. This one I actually got in a magazine when I was a kid as well. I didn't use it. I didn't open it for many years. And then a few years ago, I started playing a pirate and I used only this. So I used a lot of black, gold, and the brown. The lilac wasn't too easy to use, but the other ones, you see I've panned them. So yeah, I've gotten a lot of use out of it, but it's very old as well. So that's for day 11. But then we have this new makeup that I will try to sell and stuff, get rid of at least. These are 40 items. So let's go for 25 and 15 for those. Okay, so we have a little over half left. And this is where it becomes a little tricky. But I have looked through my craft stash and I found some things that I'm no longer using, and so I'm going to sell some of it, give some away, and discard the rest. So I have 63 things here, so I'm going to check off 26, 20, and 17. So this time I went through my drawers and I found these huge flowers, and I have no idea how to use them. I've never used them. I've had them for a while. I got them from a friend, but I don't feel like I'm ever gonna do anything with it. So I'm gonna give those away, and that's for day 23. Then we have this pile of scrapbooking things. There are some stickers here. We have some other bling things, a tool. So this is for day 12. So let's cross that one off. Then we have this pile of paper. I went through a drawer and realized I still have so much paper from when I was young. I wanted to learn how to draw, and so I kept all of these things that gave me some inspiration. It could be like a hairstyle or someone's how they were positioned, like a posture, perspective, houses, like if I like someone's eyes or clothes or something, you know, anything that gave me inspiration. I haven't looked in it for years. I did it today, and these are things I really don't get inspired by anymore. It was a lot of fun to look through that drawer because there were so many things that inspires me even today. So I kept so much more than I thought, but I could get rid of, you know, this is over 30 pieces of paper easily. You can't see that maybe, but you know. So anyway, I will check off just one box for this. Even though it's more than 27 pieces, I will just tick off that one. And for the last thing, we have a pile of things I will just be throwing out. I've repackaged some things, so it looks a lot neater in my drawers. And I think, yeah, this was for day 18. So we're gonna cross 18 off. So we have like 100 items left. I feel like we should be able to do that, or I rather. So let's get going. There are not many days left to tick off, and I really want to be done this week, but I thought maybe I could even do it today. Right now it looks like this. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'm getting rid of. So I just want to power through and see if I can do this today. Anyway, so I've been going through my scraps, my like small pieces of paper that I have left from other projects, and I think every scrapper knows about this. Like we tend to hold on to really tiny pieces of paper from other projects and thinking we will actually make something of it, and sometimes we do, but mostly it just sits there gathering dust. And so I have looked through all of my scrap paper. It took a very long time, and I've just taken out all the small bits and pieces that I don't think I'll ever be using. So I have them here. So here I have all my small pieces of paper. I'm going to tick off one day for that. So let's take day 21 and tick that off. Then we have a few embossing folders and such for crafting. And we also have some bookmarks here. So together this makes 9 items. So let's take that one off as well. Here are 7 journals that I won't be using anymore, so I'll be giving those away. I've gone through my CDs now, and some I've listened to. I've had some that I got from different places for free, and I just wanted to listen to them and see if it was something I wanted. And some of them I could just give away. Some were duplicates. Some are broken. I have some without cases as well in between these. So in total, this is it's 19 CDs and movies. I'm a person who loves physical things. I don't want to be dependent on the internet to get good music, so I don't think I will ever get rid of all my CDs or movies. Some people do that, but for me, I love just placing a CD in a CD player or in the computer and just listen to it from the beginning to the end. I think it's an art in itself, you know, to put together a CD. I've done it myself, and there's a lot of thought behind that, how they're placed and all of that. So yeah, I'm a nerd. Moving over from the CDs, I actually found some more magazines, scrapbooking magazines in another room that I'm not using anymore and that I can give away to someone. And I also found some pens that are not working anymore. They're dried out. Some die cut papers or papers with pictures that you can make crafts with as well. And a tag, like a promotional thing I got because they wanted me to be a subscriber. But yeah, I don't need that one. And something that I don't need anymore either. So in total, that is 14 things. There's not a lot left. I actually have 2 here as well. Here I have a backpack. It just broke. So one of the straps just fell off here, and I knew it would because it looked like this. Like this is looking right now, and I have just held on to it and just wanted to use it until it was unusable, and I have. So I reached my goal. That's nice. I can now use another backpack that I already have. So that's nice, and I also have another bag that I'm not using. So 2 bags. Cross that off. So now you can see that we have 28 things left, and then we're done. And I really want to be finished tonight because I want this out of my sight. So yeah, I'll be working hard to find 28 things tonight. Wish me good luck. I've done it. I've done it. I've achieved my goal. I have chosen 465 items that I can get rid of. It's crazy that we have so much stuff, you guys. I've seen so many people do this, and even like minimalists who don't really have much stuff to begin with, but they manage to find things anyway to throw out, and I'm like, yeah, it's hard for them as well. And of course, the last days are always the hardest. So let me just show you the last 28 items. First, we have 2 things that have expired from the kitchen. And here are some stamps and scrapbooking things that I just went through. So there are a bunch of stamps and dies, and yeah, let's add that to this humongous pile, shall we? This is crazy. Like, I'll be getting rid of all of this. My apartment will look so good without all of this. I love this challenge, and I love to do it all at once because you can really see it, like this pile. That makes it worth it, because when you look at this and you realize how much it is, like if I would have actually gotten rid of all of this one day at a time, I wouldn't have noticed the difference as much, I think. But now I can really see that, wow, this is a huge pile that I'm getting rid of. And like I said, or I think I said it, I really like decluttering. I like going through my things and get inspired by the things that I have, finding things that I had forgotten about. Like, it's very fun and inspiring. And I hope this was fun for you. Maybe you were inspired to declutter your own home. Anyway, this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye.